Yeah, good evening, students. Good evening. Can you all see the screen? Okay. Simultaneous linear equation. For both the exercise, you all were absent. Which one? Second. What about first one? I have to start from the first one, Kia. Fine. Anyway, attend. You've joined, right? It would be like practice. Okay. We'll wait for 2 minutes. Another 2 minutes, students. 2 or 3 minutes. If others join, we'll continue. We'll start. If not, yeah. Kia, how much did you get, Kia? You didn't tell me your marks. Out of? Okay, but parent teacher meeting, did you attend PTM? I told you to send a pic, right? And Anya got out of 55. How much did you get, Anya? Your answer sheet, your parent, I think your mom had sent your answer sheet. How much did you get? 50, that's it. What 50? 50, right? If you're regular, you can score well on Anya. Okay, the problem is you're not regular. Whenever you feel you attend, you don't send homework test. Who's your teacher? Mishwet. Okay. See, if you're irregular and you're able to solve these questions, if you're able to score 50, if you're regular, 70 to 80, you can score more than 70, Anya. 70 to 80 is possible. Okay. Even Kia's answer sheet I couldn't see. She didn't send. Fine. Okay, what did ma'am do in class? Day before yesterday? Did you all attend Anya and Kia? Field, why field? Okay. What did you all take part in? Which sport? Which activity? Then why are you in field wasting time, Kia? You're not in anything. You tell your teacher if you're not there, at least conduct class, we need to study. I know only out of 100, 10 students will participate, another 10 will cheer them, another 90 cheering them, right? If your friends are there, you all will cheer. If not, you all will discourage them, tease them. What about Anya? Sports. Throw ball, Anya, did you win? See, that sports is different. I'm talking about athletics, like high jump, long jump, race, short. Okay, good. Hmm. Oh, okay. You should ask them. Yes, Kia. No, not in Ganganagar, in Fraser Town. Why? In Ganganagar, when? When, Kia? Shop. It wouldn't have been Ganganagar. Where is Ganganagar? Is it near Aarti Nagar? Which shop? Uh, I don't think it was me. Do you live there in Ganganagar? Then how do you all travel? Where do you stay, Anya? Oh, even I stay there. Where Fraser Town? Okay. Coles Road. Spencer Road? Yeah, there are a lot of roads, right? Coles Road, Ains Road. Yeah, yeah, Coles Road. Yeah, in the junction, there's Ains Road, Coles Road, Spencer Road. Where Spencer Road is near the Dreamworld? Near the Dreamworld's SD, Dreamworld SDA. Oh, near SDA school? Okay, then walk opposite to SD hospital. There are apartments, right? Okay. And for you, it's very nearby, walkable distance. Oh, then you can manage, Anya. I thought you have to travel, you're attending tuition late. It is very easy for you. Even if you're there in sports, you can immediately go back home and attend, right? Hmm. Hmm. If you're far away, it is a bit tough. Fine, students will start. Nobody has joined, only two. Both of you. Can you see the screen, both of you? Okay. Look at the first question. See, quadratic equation. Anya, I think here basics you know, right? Basics you are. And Anya, do you know how to solve simple linear equation? To solve the equations. Okay. Fine. Look at this question and tell me how many equations are there. Look at the first question. Total two equations are there, right? Two values. So when two equations, just a minute. Yeah, look, students, when there is one equation, uh, see, when there is one equation, the meaning of linear equation is x plus 5 is equals to 10. How do you solve this question? Plus 5 goes to the other side, it becomes. This is known as simple linear equation. Okay. 10 minus 5 x is equals to 5. How many variables are there in this equation? How many variables? 1. What's that variable? X. This is what you'll solve in 6th, 7th, and 8th. Now, 9th standard, we have, yes, two equations and two variables. Can you see? I've written one equation here and another equation. They'll give you two equation, comma 3x minus y is equals to 17. Okay, you'll have three equations here. What is this? You'll have three equation. I mean two equation. How many variables are there? How many variables? In both the equation, two variables. So the concept here is you have to find the value of what? X and y. This is known as simultaneous linear equation. The chapter simultaneous linear equation meaning two variables. In this we have three steps. Using three methods, not steps, three methods you can solve. One is substitution method. The first one is substitution. Substitution. The next one is elimination. And the third one is cross multiplication. What are the three methods we have? Substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication. Okay, today we'll try to cover one substitution, one elimination. Cross multiplication I'll see next week I'll teach. First, substitution method. What do you mean by substitution, students? Now if I tell x is equals to x plus 5 is equals to 9. The value of x is equals to 4. What do you mean by substitution? Replacing the value. Very good. The meaning of substitution is to replace. Now I've given an equation here and the value of x is equals to 4. What will you do with these two things? What you have to, very good. Which one you have to substitute here? X. In place of x you have to write 4 plus 5 is equals to y is equals to 9. So in order to find two equations, what you have to do? First you have to find the first equation, right? First equation and then substitute in the second equation. Now look here. Which equation shall we find? In the first equation we have x and y. I'll take the first equation. Look, you all should write it like this. One below the other or one beside the other in any way. Okay, this is first one, second one. Now first one is, let me take the first equation. X plus 2y is equals to 1. From this, if I need to find the x value, what happens to 2y? So what do you get? Yes, what do you get? 1 minus 2y. Anya, not Anya. Kia, even you should answer. So why am I taking the value of x, students? Why did I take value of x? To substitute where? In the second equation. Let them give any question. You take any question. This is how you are supposed to solve. Take x, substitute. Now, instead of x, let me take y. How do I take y? If I need to take y, what happens to plus x? Then, if I want to find y, what happens to 2? Divided. So, can we see? Can I even substitute y here? So you have to substitute any one, either the first one or second one. Which one you think will be easy, students? Substituting x or substituting y? Why? What's the reason? So basic reason, y as denominator, right? So it would be tough because you have to take LCM. It would be tough. Is this clear? So this is known as substitution, and you should know which one to substitute. Okay. Now let us substitute, students. Before that, what you have to write? See, from which equation did we take this? From first or second equation? So you have to write the statement. Randomly, don't just solve, student. They won't give marks. I'll tell you how to do it step by step. You have to write from first equation. From first equation, we got the value of x. Now, what is the statement you have to write? Substitute what? Substitute x is equals to 1 minus 2y in which equation? So when you take from the first, you should not substitute in the first. You won't get the answer. You have to substitute in the second. Now take the second equation. 3 into, in place of x, what should I write? Minus is equal to 17. Open the bracket, what do you get? 17. Then next, how do you solve this? Unmute and answer, both of you all. What is minus 6 minus 1? Minus 7y is equals to, which is positive. Whenever the variables are negative, convert the variable, student. The variable, shift minus 7y and 17 here, what do you get? Yes, 3 minus 17. You can do it like that. There are two ways to do. Look here. First one is, let me keep minus 7 as it is. If 3 goes to the other side, what do you get? What's the answer? 14 minus 7. No, no. It is 14 divided by minus 7, right? Therefore, y is equal to, what is plus into minus? This minus minus 2. So which value, exact value we got? Did we get the value of x or y? Exact value. Y. Again, what you have to write? Substitute. Substitute which one? Y is equals to minus 2 in which equation? In first or second? You get the answer. Yes. We take first equation. In first equation. So total 3, twice you have to substitute, to students. First take x, substitute in the first, you'll get the value of y. Once you get y, substitute that in the first equation. Now x plus 2 into minus 2 is equals to 1. X minus 4 is equals to 1. What is x? 1 plus 4 is, minus goes to the other side. What do you get? 5. Is this clear? Did you understand what is substitution method? Okay, will you try this question? Complete it. Don't copy. Even in school, do the same thing, students. When ma'am is teaching, concentrate. Okay, when your teachers are teaching, concentrate, don't copy. Later you'll try to solve it. You just sit and copy, what's the use? You won't understand. Try the first question, both of you. I'll just show this equation. What about indices chapter? Both of you were there for indices. Indices, Anya. I think you were there, right? No, that's what recording. Did you watch the recording? Hmm. Hmm, hmm. Ah, that is not movie, Anya. You shouldn't watch. You should practice. You're just sitting and watching that. You should write it down. Okay. Are you practicing whatever I teach or just sitting and watching whatever I teach? You have to practice, Anya. Okay. I know a few students they sit and just watch like movies. You'll sit and watch that 1 hour class. You won't understand anything. Okay, practice that. Complete even the next one. Today I'll be sending paper, test paper for 20 marks. Okay. Both this chapter, this and that. Okay, complete this and let me know. Both of you let me know if you have done and try them. We'll do the next one. Substitution of check the check. And I'll substitute that -2. Okay. What about it? Fine. We'll take any question, students. Mostly substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication is important. Let us take which question? Sixth question and try. 7 minus, see, second one, third one, fourth, fifth, 7, everything is easy for substitution. Sixth one looks bit tough. We'll try the sixth one. This is the first equation. 2x plus 3y plus 1 is equals to 0. Second equation. Tell me, how do you solve this? Take the first equation, second. Take the first one. What should I write? What statement should I write? From from first equation, write the equation. Do we need to find the value of x or y? Look at the value and tell me. I know it both, Anya. Which one shall we substitute? X or y? No, we can substitute by y is already given, right? Can you see y value is already given? Y is already given. Do we need to shift anything? No, right? We don't need to shift anything. So this is one more question today. You might get like this, where already y value will be given, direct y value. Fine. If not, let me give it like this: 3y. What if the question was like this? Now tell me, how will you find the value of y? I just need y. What you have to tell me? Yes, correct. Tell me properly. Divide this 3, right? So that you get the value of y. In this question, do we need to divide anything, or already y's value is given? Is already given. So what you have to do, don't take it and solve. Remember, before solving, just don't blindly copy the question and do, students. First go through the question, right? From first equation, not first equation, we don't need to solve anything. Therefore, don't write first equation. You can directly write substitute y is equals to what? 7 minus 4x divided by 3 in which equation? How can you substitute first from the first equation? In equation 2. Now let me take 2x as it is, plus tell me the value of y, students. Be quick. 7 minus 4x divided by, then what's the next one? Second equation, what else is missing? Plus 1 is equals to 0. Which one gets cancelled here? Yes, 3 and 3. What is left? We will solve this equation, find the value of x and substitute here to get the value of y. Okay, completed. We'll start elimination method. X is equals to 4. Okay. Let me find. What about Kia? What did you get, Kia? How come? How long do you take to solve this x value? Everything. Okay, fine. Yes, Anya, you have tried everything. Okay, fine. Value. Completed. Okay. Here, did you find? Okay, just a minute. What's the answer? You all got students. See, let me solve for x. What is 2x minus 4x? What is 2x minus 4x? Is greater. Here, if you're going wrong in this plus and minus, you'll definitely get 0. Minus 2x, 7 plus 1. Okay. Which is negative, which is positive? Which one shall we shift the other side? Why 8? 2 minus 2x is negative, right? Yeah, shift the negative on that side. What happens to x? 4. Then you can rewrite like this. Is this clear? All of you, both of you got 4. Now what you have to do? Substitute x is equals to 4 in which equation? Anything. Equation 1 or 2. Anything is fine. Equation what or 2? Let me take the first equation. 7 minus 4 into 4 is equals to what happens to 3? The denominator 3. This denominator 3 will go and get multiplied along with y. Right? Which one did you all substitute? First or second one? How did you solve? On here. Okay, I'll write the same way. Then after that you have to do x, substitute 4, right? 7 minus 4 into 4 is 16. Then what do you get? 7 minus 16 is? No, wrong. Wrong. 7 minus 16. I need correct answer. 7 minus 16. Wrong. Why don't you all check the science students? Why you are so lazy to do that 6th standard topic? Which is greater? Minus 9 divided by. If you just write 9, they won't give you all marks. Minus 9 divided by 3. What's the answer? 5 is equals to minus 3. Is this clear? So you take any question for homework, you'll practice. If not, I'm going to conduct test. Do that. Okay. So substitution method is done. Any doubts in substitution? Any doubts? No. Next, elimination method. What do you mean by the word elimination, students? What is elimination meaning? Yes. You cancel or strike it off, right? That is known as elimination. Eliminating meaning is to cancel some value. Cancel some value. Now let me write 4x. How will I cancel this 4? Okay. Let me take 4. How will I cancel this 4? With what I have to multiply, add, subtract or divide so that I get 0. If I minus 4 or plus 4? Minus 4, right? What is 4 minus 4? 0. If I multiply, is it getting cancelled out? If I divide, what is 4 divided by 1? Is 4 divided by 4? 1. Is it getting cancelled? I mean 0. The meaning of elimination is 0, students. Okay. The value should become 0. That's the concept. Is this clear? Now I've written 4x. What should I do to make it 0? It's positive 4x. What should I do? Very good. Both become 0, right? Next, minus 5 by 2y. How will you eliminate? That's it. Concentrate on any one alphabet, make them equal, and what about the sign? Sign should be same or opposite. Opposite, it gets cancelled. If you understood this concept, any question, you can solve any simultaneous question using elimination method. Now look at the first question. X plus 2y is equals to 1. And one more concept, in simultaneous linear equation, variable should be on the left hand side, number should be on the right hand side. Okay, now what if the question is like this, x plus 2y minus 1 is equals to 0. Which is variable and which is constant? No, no, no. No, no. In this, which is variable, which is constant? Or basically, which is constant. Minus 1 is constant. What you have to do, minus 1, I told it should be on the. So what you have to do? Shift it. Minus 1 will become plus 1. Understood the meaning of that? Okay, now tell me the next equation. 3x minus y is equals to. First question is equals to 17, right? Substitution, we know how to substitute. You take the value of x, substitute in y, fine. Elimination method. Elimination is nothing but you can directly solve here. Look here. Which one shall we eliminate, x or y? Which one? Shall we eliminate x? Okay. Instead of that, can you tell me which one has opposite sign, x or y? Both of you will answer. Which one has opposite sign? Y. So always go on with the opposite side, students. Whichever has opposite sign. I'll tell you the reason. Only if they're opposite, it can get cancelled out, right? Now tell me, opposite signs are fine. What's the concept I told? If 2y is there, what should be down? If plus 2y is minus 2y, so what is missing there? Minus 2 is missing. So here what you have to do is, just a minute. Yes, can you tell me what is missing here? Not minus 2. 2 is missing, right? So how will you get 2? If y is given, how will you get 2 here? Do we add, multiply, subtract or divide? Multiply. Only if I multiply by 2, I'll get 2y, right? So here you can't just multiply 2 with only y. You have to multiply 2 with which one? entire equation. This is, you have to write it like this, multiply by 2. Now rewrite the equation. First equation remains as it is, right? What is first equation? X plus 2y is equals to 1. This is first, this is second. What happens to second equation? Multiply 2 with all the values. What do you get? Hmm. 2 into 17 is 34. Anya, is this clear? Now which one gets cancelled, students? 2y. Then 2y. Then what can we do? Both are plus x. X plus 6x. What is x plus 6x? 7x. 34 plus 1? 35. X is equals to 35 divided by 7. The answer is 5. Once you find the first equation, same like substitution. What you have to do? Substitute x is equals to 5 in which equation? Any one. Shall I substitute in equation 1? 5 plus 2y is equals to 1. 2y is equals to 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 is minus 4 divided by 2. What's the answer? Y is equals to minus 2. Do you have the first question which we solved? Can you just compare the answers? Both are same, right? Are we getting 5 and minus 2? This is how we have to. Any doubts in this? Any doubt? Okay, now can you all answer this? I want to eliminate x, students. I want to eliminate x. What I am supposed to see? Anya, one more thing. Just multiply the coefficients, students. If I want to eliminate x, one should be positive and one should be negative, right? What about the coefficient of this x? Nothing is there, 1, right? So multiply this equation with 1. What about the second one? What's the coefficient? 3. Multiply the first equation by 3. Do you all understand the logic here? Coefficient, but which two? No, that was previous question. I'm just giving this an example. Okay, that was previous because we want to eliminate x. Why, right? That's the reason. Now I'm just asking, what if you want to eliminate x? But both are positive now. Even if you multiply, both are positive, students. So what should I multiply the second equation with? 1 or minus 1? Minus 1. The reason is if I multiply with minus 1, can you see? It becomes minus 3x, right? Is this clear? Both of you understood? Okay, now back to the same question. If I want to eliminate y, students, which one I have to, what I have to multiply? Into 2. And here into what? 1, not minus 2. What's the coefficient, Anya? See, signs are already opposite, Anya. You don't have to multiply any sign. That's the coefficient. See, the meaning of coefficient is stood. You don't know what is coefficient? If I write pi, whatever comes along with the alphabet is called coefficient. If I write minus 10 z, what's the coefficient of z? Minus 10. That is the meaning of coefficient. Just multiply the coefficient. Now what do we get? First equation, if you multiply by 1, everything remains the same. Second equation completed. This is how you solve. Just multiply the coefficient. This is the meaning, concept of elimination method. We are eliminating variable. Don't copy again. Don't copy. Multiply and do it. I'll show only this. Which is easy. Substitution or elimination. Elimination is simple. So 10th standard you have to use this method. 10th standard this will continue, and mostly we use only elimination method. That's what, yeah, you can see answers are same, right? You can use any method in 10th. So till ninth, you are just getting trained to solve your board exam, 10th paper. That's the reason you have to learn 2 or 3 methods. You can use any one method in 10th. Completed. What about Anya? Fine. We'll try another question. Last question. So, how many methods are there, students, to find the value of x and y? 3. In that, we have completed 2, right? Elimination, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will see when I'm free and teach. Not elimination, cross multiplication. Okay, easiest is elimination, students. Elimination, but cross multiplication, that is a very lengthy type, a kind of diagram. We use a diagram and do. Okay, next one, same sixth question. We'll try the sixth one. 7 minus 4x divided by 3 is equals to y. 2x plus 3y plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, can you tell me how do you solve elimination? What's the rule I told you? On the right. What's the reason, students? Why variables and constants on right? Because once the variable gets cancelled, you can substitute using the constant, right? So both can be on one side. That's not an issue. You can solve. But if you keep the variables on right hand side, it is easy. Now first equation, second. Take the first equation and solve. How do you solve the first equation? Yeah, tell me. Both of you will unmute and answer. Let me solve. What happens to 3? Okay, what do you get? What do you get? 7 minus 4x? Not minus 3. Your division is going that side, it becomes multiplication. 3y. What did I tell you? Which one should be on the left hand side and right hand side? Okay, now x is equals to 5. Where is variable? Where is constant? Right? If I write 5 is equals to x, where is variable and constant? Okay, can I just shift their places? Does it going to change the value or remain the same? Remains the same, right? So it is, yeah, you can first keep the constant in left or right store, it doesn't matter. Here, don't shift 7 that side, which is negative. Minus 4x goes to the other side, what do you get? Tell me, what do you get? 7 is equal to 4x, right? 3y plus 4x. Yeah, 3y plus 4x. Now can I rewrite this equation? What do you get? 3y plus 4x is equals to, anything changed here? The value remains the same, right? Yeah. Now can you tell me why did I shift minus 4x that side? Very good. Because it is negative. Understood? Now this 3y and 4x students. One more thing. Remember, left hand side, whenever you write variable, make sure x is there in the first place. Then you can write y. Then, so how should I write this? Is equals to 7. Is this clear? Did you understand? So all this is not required. If you try to do it directly, so you get the equation like this. See, right hand side you get 3y. You try to rewrite like this: 4x who is this? Shobha Sakej. Yeah, who is the students who was attended? Can I know the name? Shobha Saklecha. Yeah, what's your name? One? Make sure. Which standard? Okay, yesterday I sent the flyer at 8th standard. What? Okay, okay, fine. Can you join after 10 minutes? Same link? Okay. Yes, tell me students, how will you rewrite 4x plus 3y is equals to? Kia and Anya. 4x plus 3y is equals to 7. Now look here. Let me write this. 4x plus 3y is equals to 7. Now tell me how will I rearrange this? This becomes third equation. How should I rearrange this? Yeah, be quick. It's 6. How should I rearrange? 2x will remain as it is plus 3y. What about this plus 1? It becomes minus 1. Now there are 4 equations. Now tell me which one shall we eliminate? Which one shall we eliminate? No, no. Elimination method. See, we have the third and fourth equation, right? Which one you want? Which one you have to eliminate? X or Y? Which alphabet? Why? Okay, why both are same but signs are different? What should I do? So you can multiply anything with -1, right? Any one equation with -1. That's it. Okay, if not, I want to eliminate x. Tell me how will you eliminate x? Both are positive. Okay, what's the coefficient? You have to no, not both the equation, any one equation. Okay, what should I multiply? Minus, not -1, -4, right? And the third equation, multiply by 2. Now tell me the answer. What do you get? Multiply 30, 4 twos are 14. Second equation, what is -4 into 2x? Not plus. Very good. Plus 4. These two gets cancelled. You get -6y is equals to 14 plus 4 is 18. Y is equals to 18 divided by -6. Y is equals to minus. Understood both of you all? Which one? Yeah. From the starting, you understood how the equation got changed? I have written the third and fourth, right? Why you didn't understand third and fourth? We got the third one from the first equation. See, then from second equation, how will you rearrange this? How will you rearrange second equation? Below 2, 4x, what I should write? 2x, right? Okay, this is fourth equation. Now, which one you want to eliminate? X or y? Okay, y. What I have to do, Anya, to eliminate y? Sign. So take the third equation or fourth equation. Which sign I have to multiply? Minus sign, right? So let me take the fourth equation. So what I have to do? I have to write here multiply by. You just can't write multiply by minus. Does it make any sense? So what I have to write? Very good. The coefficient should be -1. You can try this. You try it later, okay? So you try this. What I thought was I don't need to eliminate y. I want to eliminate x. Now can you tell me, are the coefficients same or different? So what's the rule I told? This coefficient you have to multiply into, yes, the next one. But both are positive, right? So I should multiply any one value with what? So what should I multiply? How did you understand? Okay, now multiply and tell me. What do you get? 8x plus, next. Okay, this gets cancelled. Right? 18. Y is equals to -3. Then substitute this in the first equation or second equation, you'll get the value of x. Understood both of you all? What is substitution elimination? Any doubts? So the choice is your students. If you all want, eliminate x or y, but you should know the concept. As you all told, you have to eliminate by -1, -4, -2, such things. Okay, so complete it. Make a note of this. That's it. Again tomorrow. Tomorrow from same time, 7:30. Okay, I'll send this paper now. Okay, I'll be sending the test paper, one elimination question, one substitution, along with the exponent concept. Solve that and send it tomorrow. See, only if you will practice homework question or test paper, you will be able to Remember, students. Yeah, I'll send the test paper. If possible, do it today or do it tomorrow before joining tuition. Complete and send it. Yes, whatever test I'm giving, I'll be doing it. Fine. If you have done, you all can leave, students. That's it. Again, 10:30, you all can leave.